Good morning, students. Myself, Mr. Karthik K. Patel, lecturer in Electrical Engineering Department, VPMP Polytechnic. Subject name Electronics Component and Circuit. Unit name 4 Simple Circuit using ICs. Today's topic is Introduction about the OPAM. OPAM means Operational Amplifier. Objective of the today's session is Introduction about the OPAM. What is an operational amplifier? Characteristic of ideal op-amp and block diagram of operational amplifier. Now, what is a operational amplifier? Its short name is op-amp. An operational amplifier is a DC coupled high gain electronics voltage amplifier with a differential input and usually a single ended output. It is a very important. Various type of ICs are used and it is a widely used in analog computer and as well as operational amplifier. Mostly operational amplifier analog computer system on same as different types of audio video amplifier system, same as increase and decrease इनपुट एंड आउटपुट सिस्टम ની અંદર यूटिलाइज होता है और जो ऑपरेशनल एम्पलीफायर है वो भी एक वन टाइप ऑफ आईसी है जो इजीली डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ ट्रांजिस्टर डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ रजिस्टर सेम एज डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ कैपेसिटर्स इंडक्टर को कंबाइन करके एक चिप बनाई जाती है जिससे हम डिफरेंट टाइप्स के input outgoing work same as high gain directly coupled amplifier system signal conditioning system and signal processing system को ऑपरेट कर सकते हैं with a single handed chip. Now the characteristic of ideal op-amp system. So there are the 8 main characteristics are in ideal op-amp system. Ideal op-amp की characteristic means what? कि ओपेम में दैट मींस ऑपरेशनल एम्पलीफायर में देयर 8 characteristic must be required for working. First one is a gain of such ICs is high, ideally infinite. कि जो IC है उसका गेन जो है वो हाई होना चाहिए. इनपुट इम्पीडेंस उसका हाई होना चाहिए. आउटपुट इम्पीडेंस उसका लो इज इक्वल टू 0 होना चाहिए. आउटपुट इज अ 0 फॉर द 0 इनपुट होना चाहिए. दैट मीन्स कि जो ऑफसेट है कि इनपुट जो आया उसका प्रोसेस करके आउटपुट जो देता है तो इफ इनपुट 0 है तो आउटपुट 0 होना चाहिए. इट हैज अ गुड बैंडविड्थ. द ड्रिफ्ट due to the temperature is a very less. A slew rate is a very high and the common mode rejection ratio, that means CMRR, is a very high. So there are the following 8 main ideal characteristics are required in a operational amplifier. Now we are studying the block diagram of operational amplifier. Here you are seen in a screen the block diagram of operational amplifier. Here we are given the input and we are get in a output. This block diagram are divided in a 3 parts. First one is a input stage. Second one is the intermediate stage and third one is the output stage. In a input state, there is a 2 process are work. In an intermediate stage, there are the 3 process are work, and output stage, there is a 1 process is work and done. So step by step, we are study the individually one block. Here we are screen in a main diagram. First, we are given the input positive and negative. That means ke inverting input and non-inverting input. Then input is given to the first differential amplifier. Then after second differential amplifier. Then after going to the emitting follows. Then after going to the level shifter. And then after going to the push-pull output stage. And then This stage is display the output of the op-amp. So step by step, we are study the block diagram of op-amp. Now the first stage is input stage, and input stage, the first differential amplifier. In a first differential amplifier block, there are two input. One input is called as a non-inverting input, which is marked as a positive and it is connected to the pin 3. And another is an inverting input, which is marked as a negative and it is connected with the pin number 2. Now, constant current source. In a first stage, the differential amplifier are connected with the one constant current source. This constant current is required for the differential amplifier for supply the current, and the current constant current is necessary for the CMMR ratio, common mode rejection ratio. So in the screen, the inverting and non-inverting input are connected to the differential amplifier, as well as the one constant current source are also connected with the first differential amplifier, and this source is provide the constant current for the common mode rejection. Now the second stage is intermediate stage. In an intermediate stage, the first block is a second differential amplifier. The second differential amplifier are used to increase the gain of first differential amplifier. That means the gain is increased using this stage. दैट मीन्स कि जो फर्स्ट डिफरेंशियल एम्पलीफायर का जो आउटपुट है वो सेकेंड डिफरेंशियल एम्पलीफायर में हम उसको इंक्रीज करते हैं. दैट मीन्स गेन उसका हम इंक्रीज करते हैं. नाउ एमिटिंग फॉलोअर्स. तो एमिटर फॉलोअर्स क्या करेगा? तो जो सेकेंड डिफरेंशियल एम्पलीफायर में से जो सप्लाई आ रहा है तो वो इट्स वर्क एज अ बफर बिटवीन the high gain differential amplifier to the output stage. And the emitters follow the give the high impedance to differential amplifier and offers a low impedance to the output stage. That means कि emitters follow are used कि second जो differential amplifier में से supply आ रहा है उसको high impedance देगा और same that उसका जो output है वो low impedance से connect करेगा आउटपुट स्टेज को. देन आफ्टर आउटपुट स्टेज, तो आउटपुट स्टेज का क्या मेन फंक्शन है? द आउटपुट impedance of the op-amp is reduced due to the output stages, so it can be supply the sufficient current to the load. Because we are study the op-amp 741 IC, and mostly all the ICs are used for regulating the input and output voltage and current. So these ICs are used for controlling and providing the current to the load, so that in output stage, the push-pull output stage, the process is the output impedance of this op-amp is reduced. And if the impedance is reduced, impedance that means voltage resistance plus inductive effect as well as capacitive effect. That means impedance means Z, and Z is equal to R plus XL and XC. And if our impedance is less, so that the resistance, sum of resistance, inductive reactance and capacitive reactance are less, so that the current are maximum flow to the load. So that the in an output state, the most important thing is the our impedance of this stage are less. So these are the op-amp 741. In 741, op-amp are mostly used for the regulating of voltage. And you see in first diagram of the ICs, and these ICs are used right? You see in that block, when I round the red color, this is the 741 IC, right? And it's have a 8-pin diagram. It is have a 8-pin diagram. And this pin diagram also we are studying in a next sessions. So we are studying here this session introduction about the operational amplifier and IC 741. What is the operational amplifier? It is the most important question for your university examination for the 2 marks. Then after characteristic of the ideal op-amp, it is also the 2 marks question. And now most important 3 marks, yeah, 4 marks question is block diagram of operational amplifier. Yeah, block diagram of op-amp 741. So it is all three questions are most important for the university examination. Okay, thank you very much.